Guys, this is called the Diamond District. The Diamond District takes place between, this is 6th Avenue here. It'll go one block to 5th Avenue, but it's only this block, 47th Street, West 47th Street. And you're saying, well, why do they call it the Diamond District? It's because every single shop is tens of millions of dollars in diamonds, precious stones, Rolexes. There's the root beer. There's the Yachtmaster 2. Every one of these, some of these major stones are huge, but every one of these stores will have millions of dollars worth of stuff. And I'm going to take you down the street now and show you just the smallest, tiniest spot. They'll come out and ask me, am I interested in stuff? Just these watches alone. Look at all these Royal Oaks and these APs and these Rolexes. Tens of thousands of watches just on this block alone. And I know you're seeing the storefront here, but remember, the stores go all the way to the back. They go all the way, they're a block deep. Also, security is tough out here. They got guys with guns. I mean, they got guys with pew-pews standing around. If you were just to look at these trinkets, these are worth millions. But we're gonna go to where the big boys play, down here. Some of these are absolute monsters. Look at the sparkles on these. Look at these nuggets. Giant diamonds. If you look too long, they'll stop you.
How are you?
Hey brother, how are you?
I'm feeling good. I like your
You
hair.
look sharp.
That's the Knicks?
Go Knicks! Go Knicks!
Yeah. You want a lab or you want a natural? I got both.
I'm looking. I ain't got money for either one today.
Also got the Ray-Ban.
You got the Ray-Ban recording ones?
No.
Oh, these are the recording ones. You have a beautiful store, my friend.
Record the conversation?
You have a beautiful store. I wouldn't record your conversation. I wouldn't do that to you. They're gonna, if you stop, they're gonna try to sell you shit. Look at these. These are just stones. And it's not gonna translate very well on here, I know, because it's just me filming. You need to get a really close up. But some of these are monsters worth millions of dollars. What do you think these tennis bracelets go for? Look at these things. I'm trying to do it as discreetly as possible. And all Rolexes. All Rolexes. The average watch is 20K for the Rolexes. Most of them are going to run you 30 or 40. These are Royal Oaks and APs. Look at this. Look at these ropes. Look at the diamonds dancing. The diamonds are dancing. And there are so many of these guys down here now who are famous TikTok stars. They I watch them all, so if I see one, I'll introduce you. We got sapphires, emeralds, diamonds. Come on, man. Topaz. I like to date girls who are amethyst, which is February. Look at all these gold ropes. Got your own Mr. T starter kit. Guys, this is a very, very serious business. This is Adam Sandler. He was in a movie called Uncut Gems. Filmed it right here. Inside here, this is Trax. Trax is one of the most famous jewelers out here. Look at the stuff. Unbelievable. Look at these diamonds. Even the glasses. Everywhere you look, guys, all the way down the block. This is Trax NYC. You see his name in and like he was actually in the movie with Adam Sandler. And he takes his diamonds, they all do, very, very seriously. It's about buying low and selling high. You're not going to do anything for free. You're going to make a profit on every single stone, every single gem, every single chain. Again, nothing but gold and jewelry, precious stones. It's insane. I'm not even halfway down the block. There are hundreds of these stores on this block. If you see the green box, you know it's a Rolex. These are 36 millimeter, too small for me. Huge monster stones. Look at that, bigger than my thumbnail. Monsters. All the way down the block, buying and selling. Look at this, guys. What do you think this watch collection right here is worth? These are not $200 watches, folks. These are $20, $30, $50, $80, $90,000 watches. I don't see any Richard Milles, but I'm sure they got them here. I have an amazing watch collection, but nothing. They would laugh at my watches. Also, it's raining, so the windows are a little wet. But here you'll see, this is all stones. This is where the big boys play. These are monster diamonds, canary yellows, your opals. Just absolute beautiful stones. No jewelry to get in the way. Don't worry about the jewelry. Worry about the stone. Look at the size of that monster gem right there. Look at the sapphires. Again, nothing but gold and jewelry. Now this is where it gets crazy right here, because guys, this is GIA, which is the certification of diamonds. You've got your 3Ks, your clarity, your carats, and your whatever, but that's GIA, where they certify the integrity of diamonds. But this is like a mall inside here. This is not a small shop. This is a huge mall. This is where Liz Taylor would get some of her Van Cleef and Arpels and your Tiffany. Absolutely insane, some of this stuff. Again, this is a monster store, so I'm showing you the store face, the store front. I'm not showing you all those that go way, 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 way back in there. I know it's not going to translate well, but I can promise you, I make a very nice living. I can't afford anything in this window. Look at those emeralds and diamonds. Look at those tennis bracelets. Absolutely stunning, beautiful monster diamonds. Huge diamonds. Over here you got watches. Again, more big ass ropes. Okay, so my glasses that I was filming with just died. So I'm going to maybe get some good footage now, because my phone does much better footage, but also it exposes me to the guys in these windows who don't want me filming. Typically there'll be a sign down below that says no filming, and that's just for protection. There'll be a guy in the window telling you, hey, don't film. And that's just for security reasons. Look at this. They are in here buying and selling. They don't just buy, they sell. Some place like this will be very popular because he's buying and selling silver. And most of us, a lot of us, can afford silver. And look at this. This is a very exclusive store. Big ass brother standing there with a cube. Look at this. If you stay too long, they will come and they will ask you to move along. Look at this. Look at that. Crazy, right? And then gold coins. It's diamonds, precious stones, and precious metals. And it's every store all the way down the line. And some of these guys, look at this rope right here. Look at this thing. Some of these guys have been doing this their whole lives. Third, fourth generation. So they know what everything costs. He's a YouTuber. You see his YouTube plaque. And they end up, knowing who to flip and how to flip it. And one guy will buy this Rolex for $12,000 and run down the street and sell it for $12,500. Making look at these stones, these big ass stones right here. Crazy, right? That's a Tiffany robin's egg. And again, at some point, when they see you, they'll stop you. Sir, it's embarrassing, so that's why I'm being on the DL right now. And then you can see, guys, we're halfway down the block, and I haven't even done that side yet. Also, lots of cops on this street, obviously, because lots of people looking to get over. Here comes a guy, look at this, they're all armed. And he got a big ass trolley full of cash.
I don't want you.
So much cash moving on this block, it's insane. I don't film those guys because that's how you get your ass whooped. The Watch King. That's pretty cool. Sorry, brother. I can tell you that every time I come down here, I feel like I need to go take a shower. It's just a chase for the money. They're not down here for friendship. They're down here to flip. Buy something for $1,000, sell it for $2,000. Buy something for $22,000, sell it. None of these guys are collectors, and if they do collect, they're willing to sell whatever they collected because it's just a means to an end. This is like some guy working at the mall selling baseball cards, except his cards are very expensive. Gems, lots of gems. Ooh, I like the Jesus piece. I like the little Jesus piece. It could be yours for $3,900, my friend. Oh, I don't have 39. Okay, bottom price, $3,500 because I like you. Yeah, I don't. Okay, 27. That's the lowest I'll go. If you want to date a girl, date someone in February because that's her stone, amethyst. And you can buy amethyst for really cheap. More. How do you like it? Oh, we're at pearls. This is our first pearls of the day. Now, guys, that's a 14 millimeter. That was farmed in somewhere in Nova Scotia. You could tell by the. Okay, I made that up. I made it up. Don't listen to me about pearls. I don't know shit. More diamonds. More gemstones. The green ones are emeralds, the blue ones are sapphire, the red ones are rubies, and then the rest I don't know. Also lots of really cool brooches. They will sell, a lot of times you'll see stuff from an NBA player or a rapper. He's no longer an NBA player or a rapper, so his chain is for sale in that window. Celebrity items sell. People want to buy a chain that was owned by Mike Tyson.
Okay, now as soon as I get one from Kelsey, I'll let you know. I'm not checking why he hasn't come out, so I'm sure she'll do a product today.
Lots of gold. Again, guys, you see the green box? That's my favorite because that's Rolexes. I am a collector of Rolexes. I was. I don't collect anymore. I have enough. But I can show you a bunch in here that I have. I won't point them out, but maybe you can guess. One of the ones that I have. We're still walking. They're down here buying and selling. If they can buy a Rolex for $2,000 and sell it for $3,000, they will. That's how the business works. If they can buy something for $4,000 and sell it for $5,000, they will. They're not going to buy something for $4,000 and sell it for $4,000. It don't happen. Everything is about profit and live. There's nothing wrong with that. But this is a really tough business. Look for the loose stones. Loose stones are very expensive. You have to have a lot of money to open a store on this block. And you better know your business or you're going to lose everything. People come in and try to sell you fake jewelry and fake watches all the time. Do you disagree that there's billions of dollars worth of items on this block? Billions with a B. I can't imagine that you would dispute that when each one of these stores has millions of dollars worth of items. Look at all these rollies. Rolly, rolly, rolly. Look for the green box. By the way, you could buy the box for $200. Just the box. More big loose stones. Huge loose stones. Almost done. Here you can see a bunch of the people who bought stuff. Lots of Muhammad Ali, there's Don King, there's Mike Tyson, there's Reverend Jesse Jackson, there's Shaquille O'Neal, there's Donald Trump. So lots of Rolexes. That's what I like. I don't look at the jewelry. I'm doing the jewelry for you guys. I like the Rolexes. And when I needed to buy my lady friend some hoop earrings for Christmas, I literally came down here on Christmas Eve because the ones I bought for her at Macy's were flawed and I couldn't give her a gift. She wanted those hoops. I couldn't give her a flawed gift for Christmas. I came down here, walked in one of these stores, and had 30 people fighting over me. And even though it was only like a $300 purchase, something like that, even though it was only a $300 purchase, I was very happy, and they had what I needed. Look at this. Look at that. Guys, it's rainy, so if my watch, guys, it's rainy, so if my camera isn't as sharp, I apologize. This is where the rich folks come to play. Look at this. More big ass monster diamonds. You see those solitaires that are as big as my pinky or my thumb, and you know that you're talking monster money. So this is, if you're just tuning in, West 47th Street. This is the Diamond District. It does go all the way down the block, but I think you get the point because it's on the other side too. Look at these. If you're doing the math, think of how many things I've showed you already. These are the blinged out watches. I know they seem cool and the rappers wear them, but these are not worth what you think they are. You take a beautiful Rolex and you drill holes in it and you put diamonds in it, it doesn't make it valuable. It makes it expensive and gaudy, but you're better off leaving it the way it is. Look at the size of that store, guys. It's a damn mall in there. It's a mall. Could probably stop world hunger with the money that's on this block. It just goes on and on and on. It don't stop till the break of dawn. They have all the right lights to make them dance. All right. Every one of these guys buys and sells diamonds. Guys, if you like just the dial for your Rolex, this is just the dial. Some of these are thousands of dollars. You're tired of your Rolex, you want to make the dial pop, get yourself a new dial. Over here, beautiful display. Fantastic. Fantastic. Look at that thing. Elizabeth Taylor, anyone? Jean-Jacques Gabor, anyone? I'm absolutely surprised that no one has come out and asked me to keep it moving. I've only had one or two people ask me if I wanted to buy something. They walk up and down the street trying to sell.
Which New Yorker does it?
We're coming to the end. Look at that. Yeah. Coming to the end.
You come back? All right.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, how are you?
You know, I've never walked by your store without you asking me if I wanted to buy something.
Yeah.
You're the best on the block.
Thank you.
I really appreciate and respect you. I hope you're having a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you. That guy has been, I said if I ever buy another Rolex, I'm gonna buy it off that guy. He's always standing out here trying his best. These are very popular. Very popular. Look at this. Look at that. Holy shit. They're out front. You buying? You selling? They want it. If you got it, they want it. Again, we made it to the end of the road. Guys, wow. So again, that is the Diamond District. We just walked down Diamond Jewelry Way. Before I started this video, I said to you that there was $1 billion. I think I used the word billions of dollars worth of stuff on that block. Was I exaggerating? Yeah. If you know Jacob the jeweler, this is where he got his start. Trax NY, Vukum, all these guys. If you haven't seen the movie Uncut Gems, starring Adam Sandler, it is not a comedy. It is violent, but man, his acting, he should have got an Academy Award. All took place right here at the world famous Diamond District. Now I want to go home and take a shower. I ask you all to think of others who are less fortunate and have nothing. And I want you to be kind and loving and good to every man, woman, and child that you meet, including yourself, because you deserve it. And let's meet back here again real soon. Thanks for tuning in. God bless you. Goodbye, Diamond District.